I've got a big DC update for you guys today. This is not a rumor. This is all 100% true. I've got the quote in front of me. You can go find where this individual said this, but I fully expect Zack Snyder's, the Snyderverse to be restored by this time next year. And as we all know, Discovery bought Warner Brothers this year. It's going to be called like Discovery Warner Media or something like that. I forget what it's called. You can see the logo online. They've been talking about this for a while, but the regime changes don't take place until the middle of 2022. There's been a waiting game. If you guys have noticed, there haven't been any big movies announced since this merger took place. We have little movies like Batgirl on TV show, on HBO Max. They're even talking about this new Penguin TV series on HBO Max. We've had all of that stuff announced, right? But have there been any big movies that already, weren't already in production to begin with? No, there isn't. And that's because they are waiting until this merger happens. Warner Brothers will no longer be in charge of the DC side of the business. Still technically owned by Warner Brothers, DC is, but it's going to be handled by Discovery. They're kind of handing over the entire portfolio over to Discovery. And they've already talked about how they want to build that relationship with the directors and the actors. They want to bring that back in so that they can be trusted. And because all of these DC movies have been butchered ever since Batman versus Superman came out, they've been butchering a lot of the films. And that has caused the problem, the issues that we're having now. It's why a lot of these movies didn't do well and there were major issues. Well, this just was a quote that just came out that Discovery already has strategies planned for HBO Max and Discovery Plus. And this is a direct quote from the CFO of Discovery called Gunnar Wiedenfels. He says, "We have our go-to market strategy essentially ready. The strategy will be aligned around what the customer wants." Now, that's got to be a misquote because, he probably said that, but it's either what the customers want or what the customer wants. But the quote is the quote. They want to listen to the customers. It's what the customers want. Well, the customers have been speaking for a long time, and Warner Brothers has not been listening. And this has been a huge problem. Zack Snyder's Justice League went bonkers on HBO Max. It's selling out all over the country, all over the world right now. This is the number one selling physical media. It's the number one digital buying, people buying digital media. It's number one everywhere right now. Everyone knows, including Andy Muschietti, who's doing The Flash, that this is the way to go. And so I fully expect that there are going to be major changes by this time next year. We're going to have some big announcements and movement on seeing Zack Snyder's world basically restored, and we will get the Justice League 2 and 3 we deserve. I'm like 90% sure at this stage that this is going to happen. If Discovery is really going to do what they said they are going to do and what their quotes say, it's a done deal. So we're going to see what happens. I think it's going to be pretty quiet. We do have the DC Fandom, and I don't know if they're going to announce anything major there. It looks like all the same programming from last year, but they may mention something big there. They did say they have a couple of big surprises. Well, if they already have their strategy planned, they already know there's definitely talks going on behind the scenes. They are definitely planning out everything they're going to be doing. And this would have to be a part of that plan because they're not going to be starting from scratch. And if Andy has changed his movie to match what Zack Snyder did in Zack Snyder's Justice League, the writing's on the wall, guys. This is happening. I really think we're in a good position to see some good things happen over the next year. What are your guys' thoughts on this? I just wanted to get this video out. I think it's some amazing news, and I'm really looking forward to what Discovery will do with this franchise. And hopefully Walter Hamada will be gone, and all of these people that were part of this will be just gone at that stage, that we will have people who actually care about the properties and care about what the fans want and are able to give us what we want. And we definitely want Justice League 2 and 3. So we're going to see what happens here shortly. Stick around on my channel, and you guys will get updated as all of this information comes out. And it's going to be a wild ride for the next year. All right, we'll see you guys on the next video.